it's Amanda. As promised, I'm putting out a video today where I am trying magnetic eyelashes. I've been wanting to get the Moxie brand for a while now, but it's quite expensive. I think the starter kit's something like $80. And I just can't justify that because I'm not an eyelash wearer, so I don't even know if I would like them or not. I have in the past tried what brand? It was either, I think it was MAC eyelashes with the glue, but I could never get it to work. I have a very, very round, organically shaped eyelid. So there's a lot of curves to it. It's sort of a shape like that. I don't know, I guess you would call that an almond shape. I'm not sure. But the way it's shaped, I've tried doing the thing where you bend the eyelashes like that, and I can't get the corners down, so I just gave up years ago. I also have very thin eyelashes, so the glue doesn't really, there's not much to work with, so the glue doesn't really stick very well. So when I saw this product for the magnetic lashes, I got super excited because I thought, well, maybe that's something I can try. Maybe that will actually work. So when I was on the Wish app, as you know, lately I've been really into the Wish app, I found that they had magnetic eyelash kits. Sorry, I'm itching my ankle. They had magnetic eyelash kits for, I think it was like $6, and then shipping was about the same. It wasn't that much. So I thought, well, you know, for $12 to $15, I might as well give this a try. So I ordered it. It came, because it was the Wish app, it came on the slowest boat from China. However, right now, China and Canada are in sort of a diplomatic dispute. And as a result, there are some trade issues. So although it originally came from China, it actually went first to Estonia. And in Estonia, then they slapped the new sticker on for Canada, and then it came here. So it took quite a while, but it actually arrived about 10 days earlier than it should have. It wasn't supposed to arrive until like August 7th. So I actually got them early, and even though it went by way of another country, but yes, they're here. So I'm gonna pull the package out here and show you what all. Here's the kit. It comes in a little Ziploc baggie, and it comes with actually quite a nice eyelash tool. It's like really good quality metal, and the shape, yeah, these are actually quite nice. Of course, the magnetic eyeliner. I'll open it up. There we go. It's kind of a thick applicator, but it's got enough of a point that I think I can work with it. And then, oops, bumped my mirror. And then here are the eyelashes. Because I'm not an eyelash wearer, and I normally go for a very simple makeup look. I did not want the glam looking eyelashes, so I got the least glam, most wispy looking lashes that they offered. And they're in fairly good shape. They're not bent or crinkled or anything like that. I will have to trim off those ends there. So we'll do that when I take them out of the package. Now, a friend of mine who does have the Moxie lashes, she recommended putting on my regular eyeliner first and getting it how I like it, and then applying a very thin band of the magnetic lash liner over just enough that I need to adjust, put the strips on. And then she said that way you don't have to use as much as the magnetic liner, it'll go a little bit longer. However, you know, I use Tom Ford. I use the Tom Ford liner. I don't know what it's called. Eye defining pin. It's a dual end eyeliner pin. Let's see here. And since everything's more expensive in Canada anyway, I think this is like $50 in the States. It's $70 in Canada, and I can only get it at Nordstrom. So it doesn't I mean, either way, I'm spending quite a bit of money, whether I'm going to go ahead and end up buying the Moxie liner or if I'm using my Tom Ford. Either way, it's going to be expensive because, in fact, I think actually the Moxie liner is cheaper than my Tom Ford. So although it was a solid plan to save money, I think in the long run, the magnetic liner is actually least expensive. So we'll see how it performs. Like I said, I'm just going to try this kit just to try it and see if I like lashes. If I do, then I probably will just continue buying the Moxie brand liner, or, you know, experimenting with other magnetic lashes as well. So we'll see how that goes. As you can see, I've already applied my liner for the day and my brows and everything. I'm not putting, in the summer I rarely put on foundation or anything like that because it just, the bridge of my nose sweats, and then if I'm light sensitive, so I have to wear my sunglasses. And then of course I'm farsighted, so I need my reading glasses when I'm, you know, reading, driving or whatever, when I need to read something. Sorry, I guess that makes me nearsighted, not farsighted, sorry. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't tend to wear face makeup in the summer unless I'm going out, because it's just going to sweat off of and smear off of the bridge of my nose, no matter what primer I use, no matter what setting powder I use. It's just a fact with summer and me. So anyway, so my liner is on. I have my Tom Ford liner on, and now I'm going to go ahead and try out the liquid liner. And then while it dries, I will trim down the lashes and apply them. So let's get started. So I've got a little mirror set up here next to the camera. And I'm actually kind of nervous about this, because if I mess up, because like I said, this is pretty thick. This is a pretty thick, let's see, can you see it better? Yeah, it's pretty thick. So we'll see. Let's just go in. Now the formula itself is actually thinner than I was expecting. From what I've heard, the Moxie liner is thick. This is quite thin, so I believe it will probably dry down fast, because from my experience, thinner liner tends to dry faster. I mean, there's more chance of it transposing onto, because I have hooded eyes, onto my hooded eye until it does dry. But the actual dry time seems to be faster on thinner product. So, at least from my experience. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, I will try it again tomorrow and not put on the Tom Ford first, just put on this, let it dry, put the lashes on, and then try to go in with the Tom Ford around it. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have put on my Urban Decay eye primer first, because my eyelids do get a little bit oily in the summer as well. But we'll see how it goes. I think I got it all, at least on that lid. Now we'll try the other side. And that's another thing, since this is from the Wish app, there wasn't a terrible lot of information about the product, so I don't know if it is waterproof or water soluble. So we'll also have to see how that goes. My eyelids, like I said, they tend to get oily if I don't put eye primer on them. My liquid liner collects into the corners, both the inner and the outer corners of my eye. It bleeds down and creates this like crusty type of thing going on with like the proteins in my eye fluids. So even if it's waterproof, for some reason, even waterproof eyeliner does that to me. I don't know why, but because it's waterproof, it should be staying in place, right? So I think it has to do with the oils in my eyelids. So, but I have better luck when I do use an eye primer. It doesn't tend to do that as quickly, maybe at the end of a long evening, like at 2 in the morning or something. It's cool, like as in temperature. It's actually kind of feels good going on. The main goal here is to not go blind or get cancer, because who knows what's in this. Okay, I think I have it everywhere. Oh, let me do this one more time right in that inner corner. It looks like it's breaking up. Yeah, it is quite thin. The formula is quite thin. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. One thing though, it does really help applying my own liner first, because I can get an outline basically going just the way I want it shaped. And then it gives me a good, I can just, paint over the line basically with this. So that was helpful to do it that way. So anyway, I'm just going to go grab my coffee, I forgot it, and grab some scissors so that I can, or actually I'm gonna use nail clippers because they're more precise. So I can clip down these to size, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have my handy dandy coffee in hand, and I'm just going to take a sip of it. Caffeine and hydration all in one shot. Anyway, funny story, off topic, but having to do with Starbucks. So as you all know, I have a sweet coonhound named Chauncey. She's been featured in several of my videos. Since she was a pup, basically, I've taken, every time I've gone to Starbucks with her, I've gotten her a child-size puppuccino, which, as other dog owners may know, is a child's cup, which is like, what, that big? It's like about twice the size of a shot glass, filled with whipped cream. And that's it. It's just whipped cream inside a child-sized cup, and you give that to your dog and they lick it out, and it's great for Instagram. Anyway, I've been doing this. Chauncey's over 10 years old. I've been doing this since she was about an older puppy, so about a year old or so. I've been getting her puppuccinos when I go to Starbucks, and there has never been an issue. About a year ago or so, my local neighborhood Starbucks, I have like 6 Starbucks in my neighborhood. The one that I usually walk to, started charging 80 cents. It was basically the price they would charge for extra whip on a drink. And while I thought that was kind of stupid, and I thought, oh, well, Starbucks, they charge for everything these days. I was okay with paying it because it's the price of extra whip, and that they are giving away product for free. So to me it was reasonable to pay the extra whipped cream charge. However, I went there. I took Chauncey there. I think it was like a week and a half ago or so, and they tried telling me it was $2 now. $2 for a child-sized cup of whipped cream. If I had ordered that extra whipped cream on a drink, it would not have been $2. It would have been extra whip charge. They tried telling me it's $2 now, and when I questioned it, they said, oh, well, it's a corporate charge. It's a corporate change. They're charging now. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. But I let it go, and I was like, okay, I just won't be getting them anymore because I'm not paying $2 for a child-sized cup of whipped cream, for my dog. I'd rather just not give it to her anyway because it was just a special treat, right? But she also loves frozen blueberries and sweet potatoes. That's a special treat for her too. So it wasn't a big deal. But anyway, then 2 days ago or so, I was on Facebook in a group that I belong to that's for coonhounds. And one of the people posted a photo of their hound having a puppuccino. And so I explained my story. I said, yeah, they're charging like $2 for those now. And they said, no, mine was free, that I've never been charged. And other people also said the same thing. I've never been charged. I don't know what that is. And then I mentioned that I'm in Canada, and then some other Canadian people told me that they weren't being charged either. So that made me mad because then I knew it's my location that's doing it. They're gouging people. So I contacted Starbucks Canada, the corporate Facebook page or whatever, contacted them, explained the story, said this isn't the first time that they've misinterpreted the corporate rules and have been inappropriately charging for things or refusing to do certain things, saying, oh, we no longer do that, it's policy, when damn well they do, they just don't want to. So corporate wrote back and they told me that they were sorry for the experience, asked for the location and the date and the time that happened. Well, I don't remember the date and the time. I gave them an approximate. I said it was within the last few weeks. And I told them the location and exactly what happened. And they said that they would contact the district manager and let them know about my experience, and also inform the employees at that location. But they hadn't answered my question. I said, well, that doesn't answer my question. Is this still free or not? Is there a charge now? And they wrote back and they said, no, it's supposed to be free. There is no charge for a puppuccino. Although I'd be more than happy to pay for extra whip. That's a reasonable charge to me. Especially considering when I go there, I don't go there just to get her a puppuccino. I go there to get myself something. I go and get my own drink, or I go get lunch or something like that. So the $2 fee was ridiculous to me. But anyway, so not only are they rectifying the situation, I got the really nicest rep on the messenger, on the Facebook Messenger. She was really nice. She did assure me it is supposed to be free. She's going to be contacting the district manager for that location. And in addition, she's asked for my account number and email attached to the account. And she said that she would make it right. Well, lo and behold, I was thinking, oh, she's going to put in like a couple bucks for a coffee or a puppuccino or something. And no, she put an $8 credit on my card. I was blown away. That was the nicest thing. I told her, I said, it's really not necessary. I just wanted to know whether this is free or not, because now I have a conversation with corporate that I can take. If they give me crap, I can take this into the location and say, hey, look, it's right here. Corporate says this is free. So it was really nice of her to put the credit on my account. It was totally unnecessary, but that was, I love good customer service. That's why I've been loyal to Nordstrom all these years. They have amazing customer service. I know Starbucks does get a lot of crap in different locations, but their corporate is actually pretty decent. They do try to make things right, you know, whenever they can. So I was very happy with the outcome of that. Anyway, so my liner is probably dry now. Shiny, it's super shiny. This formula is very, very shiny, but it does look like it's dry. Yep, it's dry. So I have trimmed down just those pointy out edges of the lashes. I'm not really sure how much I really need to trim down until I put them on and see if they're too long or not. Just because, like I said, I have a very curvy eye shape. So we will see. It does appear that one lash is actually longer than the other. It looks like this one is a, there we go. This one, it's hard to tell on here, but up close, this one seems a bit shorter than this one. So we'll see how it goes. I'll put them on, take another drink. Cross my fingers and let's get at this. This could be a total disaster or it could be a godsend. Let's just see. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm gonna start with my left eye, just because I think it might be easier for me to put on the left eye. The lighting is slightly better because the window's over here. I do have a little round light hooked up to my phone, but even with that, the lighting tends to be a little better. Now, I was told that it's best to look down, like apply from up above, apply from up above and look down while I am putting them into place. So we'll see if I can do that. Uh-oh, it's sticking to, it seems like there's residual glue or the tape that they used on the lash that makes these want to stick, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. I'm scared. Okay, let's try this out. Oh gosh. Let's tilt the mirror. There we go. Tilt the mirror down. Now I can't really see. Okay. Okay, that was a fail. Okay. First attempt was a fail. I think actually it's going to be easier with my hand. Okay, so I got, yeah, these are going to be too long, I think. Okay. Okay, let's try bending them, because I'm having some difficulty. Okay, I'm going to tilt my mirror a little more. Okay. Now the middle part keeps coming undone. They just aren't curved enough for my eye. Okay, I think what I'm gonna have to do is apply actual more of the magnetic eyeliner and see if that helps, because these don't seem to want to stick. And I did read the reviews on the Wish app were mostly positive, but I did read there were a handful of reviews that said that the lashes did not stick to the liner. So I'm wondering if I got one of the bad batches. So I will reapply more and let it dry, and then I will be back to try applying the lashes again. So let's give this a second go. Okay, so we're gonna head in. This time I'm gonna try my right eye. It might be a little bit easier for me. So I have just trimmed down those lashes. The inner corner was a bit longer than I think I would like, so I trimmed down the lashes just a hair. I don't want it to be too obvious. So I'm gonna try this round 2, different eye. So we'll see how this goes. Uh-oh. Like I was telling you, they use this sticky tape to keep them in the container, and it keeps wanting to stick to the tool. I wonder if I put oil on the tool, if that might help. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. Let's try holding from the outside. It wants to stick, but these are just too stiff. They don't bend very well. So I can't really shape them to my eye. So I can get the middle to kind of stick on, but the lashes don't bend, so I can't. If I try to push one side down, then it all pops up. Maybe these are just, see, I'm not experienced with lashes, so I don't know. Maybe these are just really crappy lashes. I don't know. I'm scared I'm gonna overbend them too. Now, see, I've got it on. Let me bring you in closer. I've got it up. See, the outer popped up. I had it down, and then see that. Oh my God. Why does it look so easy on YouTube? See, they're just too stiff. They're not wanting to stay. That's very, very disappointing. I want pretty lashes too. I think another problem is the actual magnet. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to bring it in close. You see the actual magnets. It's not going to focus. Anyway, the actual magnets are very, very big. They seem to be bigger than the other brands I have seen. Maybe that's why they're not getting bendy, because the magnets are just too big. They also don't seem to be as strong as the magnets I've seen on the demonstrations of the Moxie lashes. The magnets are quite strong and you tug on them and it pulls your eyelid out. These, they barely are holding on when I can get it in place. This is very, very disappointing. I was hoping to have a better video, like something miraculous. Yeah, they're just, when they're on, they don't, look, it doesn't, it's not. So it's either the magnets or the formula. The formula is crap or the magnets are crap. Or they're both crap. Because look, okay, it's on, but look, it's not very strong. It doesn't even resist when I pull on it. See, there's no resistance there. So this was a dud. I had really hoped this had worked out better. Very, very disappointing. But like I said, I did not spend hardly anything at all on this. I wanted to experiment. But now I am very curious to go ahead and buy the Moxie kit and see if I can get that Moxie kit to work. Because I do, from what I could glimpse, I do like the look of lashes on me. I think that they could be very pretty. I think that they could be very pretty. Well, oh, look at that. It wants to stick to this, just not the formula. So I guess it's the formula, not the lashes. So I think what I'll do is I will just go ahead and buy the Moxie liner alone without lashes. When I get that, I will try it again with these because I really do like the shape. They're very fluttery. They're not too thick and gaudy looking. So I will buy the Moxie brand and give that a go and see if it works with these. If it does, then that's awesome. Okay, I give up. Mercy. Mercy, I'm tapping out. Anyway, well, thank you for joining me for this dud of a video. This has been pretty much a fail week between my live stream not working at all and now this was supposed to be my makeup video to make up for the failed live stream, and it didn't work at all either. So I hope you were at least entertained, and now you know the Wish magnetic lash sets suck. So, you know, if you feel like having some shits and giggles and want to waste $6, go for it. But if you'd rather you know, have a coffee with that $6, then I would just pass them by and save up for the Moxie set. So anyway, I will revisit this when I do order the Moxie lash liner, and I'll give it another go at that time, see if it works. If it doesn't, then my last resort will to go ahead and buy the Moxie lashes as well and see if together they work. So we will see how this goes, but thank you for joining me today. Sorry about the background noise. I forgot to turn off my air conditioner when I started filming again. Anyway, so yeah, so thanks for joining me today for this dud of a video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.